Why not you? Why not now?
It might be your parents, your siblings, your grandkids. Something that'll make you emotional. If your why don't make you cry, it's not big enough.
So we want you now to move to the phase of your dreams being realized.
Let's go.
Consistency is
Do you
a
have
superpower in
dreams
this business.
that you won't realize
fail without
before
consistency. And this
the end of
business
this
is a
year?
monkey see, monkey do. If you're not out there doing it, your team is not going to do it. If your business is, if you're not signing people
You
in,
like free
if your business
vacations?
is not growing, it's
You
dying.
like miracles?
Search right now.
You like
Right?
millions?
And we want to encourage you to
Some
dream
of you
big,
played
because
the
I don't think
lottery
many of us are dreaming big
and
enough.
realize that you ain't have the winning ticket. Somebody in Texas and Missouri
got what
won
it
it.
takes to make
Right?
this
It's
happen
Texas
for your
and
family.
Missouri.
We believe you can do it.
Let's go, baby. Let's get it. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. Let's go, baby. Let's get it. Listen, supernatural, magnificent Sunday to you. My honey love and I, we are so fired up and pumped up because this last 4 months of the year, this is called harvest time. We've shared over and over and over again one of our favorite scriptures. It is a good thing to receive wealth from God and the good health to enjoy it. And family, we've got our hands on a tremendous blessing that without a shadow of a doubt, we know that when we put this on somebody's body, their God-given light is going to be reflected and their health is going to change. We have seen miracles after miracles.
Miracle after miracle.
And because of that, we've seen family after family get free to the tune of 130 families making over $1 million in 36 months. Why not you? Why not now? Right? So we're going to chop this journey down because the last 4 months of this year, we're going to put it in overdrive. I'm talking about if you were driving a manual car, you would put it in fifth gear, right? We're going to hit it. We're going to put the pedal to the metal because now is not the time to play. Now, what we've got to be ready for is what's going to come, because there are going to be some deterrents that show up on the journey.
Absolutely.
And if we're not prepared and ready for them, they could throw us off course. They could cause us to crash, right? And stop going forward. Stop going towards the destination. Stop going towards the miracles and the millions and the free trips, right? They can stop us from expressing all of the greatness that God created us to be, because he has chosen us for this time, this season, this hour. He says he's created us in his image and after his likeness. He says we are God's little children. So it's time out for us playing small, playing safe. Now it's time to push it to the limits and go all out. Absolutely. Right? So we've got to be aware that we have a real enemy, right? And they're going to come 4 deterrents to try to steal our dream, to try to steal our purpose, to try to steal our destiny of greatness, our destiny of health, our destiny of prosperity. These 4 deterrents, we're going to go over them right now. Number 1 is rejection. Guess what? People are going to tell you no. People are going to tell you they don't care. And it's okay. You've got to be ready for the no's. Matter of fact, one of the things and one of the reasons why one of the families, they fast-tracked to $1 million in 24 months is because they said their mindset was, you know what? I'm going to see how quickly I can get $2 to $5 5,000 no's.
Wait, let's let that sink in for a second. What kind of mind frame do we have to say, you know what, because I know that most people are not going to see this, I want to see how quickly I can get to 2 to 5,000 no's.
Because once you get through 2 to 5,000 no's, I'm telling you, some of us on here are 2 to 5,000 no's from changing our family's destiny, from changing the rest of our lives.
Wow.
What if in the next 4 months we said, you know what? It doesn't matter. All bets are off. I know rejection is coming, but I know there is a bountiful reward on the other side of rejection. So I'm not going to care. It's not about me trying to get somebody to say yes. It's just me presenting the blessing and they say yes or no. That's what Jesus did. Jesus didn't force feed anyone. Jesus didn't try to get anyone to say yes. He wants everybody to say yes.
Wow.
He wants everybody with him. He said it's not his will that any should perish, but all should come to know him. He has prepared a place in heaven for everyone. Listen, hell has to make room every time someone dies without knowing Jesus. Hell has to enlarge itself. Hell has to make room because God never made hell for us. But heaven, Jesus said in John 14, I go to prepare a place for you. If I go, I'll come again to receive you to myself, that where I am, there ye may be also. But what Jesus did was he just presented the gift. He presented the blessing. He presented the opportunity, and whosoever will, let them come. What if you knew that after 2 to 5,000 no's, that the rest of your life, you would get to master your time.
Wow.
You would get to master where you travel to. That money would not be a problem for you or your children or anybody connected to you. What if you knew on the other side of 2 to 5,000 no's that you not only would be able to pay your bills, but you would be able to cut the check for other people's bills? Can you imagine this? 10 people coming to you and say, you know what? I don't have the money to pay my mortgage. I don't have the money to pay my rent. And you, without even thinking, you're able to say, what is it? It's $2,500. No problem. Bam, you cut the check and you send them on their merry way and you bless them. Another person come, it's $1,500. You cut the check, boom, you send them on their merry way. What if you knew that literally 25,000 a week was just the tip of the iceberg, that you would be able to tap into the other ways to get paid, like that single mother of 3 that's now making well over 200,000, sometimes even over 300,000 every single week from the comfort of wherever she wants to be. She was in Santorini. Then she was in Malaysia, right? She's taken her girls and they're living life full time and they're ministering to people with this blessing part time. Rejection is a part of the journey. And guess what? You want that, right? Because listen, if everybody says yes, there would be nobody at Starbucks when you pulled up to get your coffee. There'd be nobody at the airport to take your bags. There'd be no one to fly the plane, right? Some people have got to stay where they are, right? And some people you don't even want on the journey because of the negativity and the baggage that they carry.
So true.
So listen, rejection is a part of the journey. You got to be ready. You got to be bulletproof. How are you going to be bulletproof and ready? Faith comes by hearing.
Yeah.
Have you written your goals down? Are you hearing? I'm so happy and grateful and thankful now that I'm being connected to the people who are praying for me to connect with them concerning this blessing? Have you written down your financial goal? I'm so happy, grateful, and thankful now that I'm making $10,000 a month. I'm making $100,000 a month. I'm making $1 million a month. Whatever the goal is, have you written it down? Are you saying it before you get out of bed? Are you saying it before you go to sleep? Because faith comes by hearing, right? If you are saying, well, people are not getting in, guess what? That's what you're going to run into.
Yep.
Well, people are not getting it. Guess what? That's what because we are God's made in the image and after the likeness of the Almighty God. Whatever we speak, we are creating our next moment. We are creating and designing the next moment. So guess what? Rejection is coming. It's a part of the journey. Just like Jesus had to go through it. Hey, he was perfect and he got rejected by most people, right? So guess what's going to happen? You're going to get rejected by most people. Jesus took 12 and turned the world right side up. Your 12 is on the other side of the nose. Your millions, your destiny, your purpose, your freedom to be able to call in, well, I ain't coming in today and I ain't coming in ever. Not ever, ever. Yeah, imagine calling the ball. Listen, I'm well, I'm wonderful, and I ain't coming in. I'm booking a flight for somebody's beach. I'm booking a flight for somebody's resort. I ain't coming in. Because money is coming in. It's not an issue, right? So rejection is a part of it. Guess what's coming? Deception is a part of it. People are going to lie to you. Guess what? We've had our own family lie to us. We've had our own friends lie to us. Tell us, hey, we're going to be on the meeting. Oh, we're going to look at the information. Oh, guess what? We're going to get started with you tonight. As soon as I get off work, I'm signing up with 10 packages. Guess what? And we call them and they don't answer. I'm talking about our own friends and family. All right?
Such is life.
Right? They don't answer. And they stop answering. Guess what? Listen, family, we've got such a tremendous blessing that we don't have to worry about the no's, right? We can take the no's because the yeses is what makes the difference. The no's means that you got to keep going. Absolutely. And go faster, right? So rejection is coming, deception is coming, attrition is coming.
Can I just back up for a second? Because you just said something that was like a whole mouthful. You said keep going and then go faster. Okay? For the people that have said, you know what? I'm talking to people. And then when you count up really how many people you're actually talking to, and you really find out you've only spoken to 5 people in the last 2 weeks.
And you keep talking to the same 5?
Talking to the same 5. So it feels like you're talking to everybody.
You got to keep going.
You got to keep going.
And keep going faster.
Keep going faster and make there more people, okay?
Absolutely.
Please, let's not keep going to the same 5 people and keep on going to other people, okay?
Now listen, and in between every single call that I make, I tell y'all, I have my professions that I make. I said, I'm so happy, grateful, and thankful now that I brought my honey love home from work. I'm so happy, grateful, and thankful now that I make $120,000 a month. I'm so happy and grateful and thankful now. I say what my professions are. 12 new millionaires. I'm so happy, grateful, and thankful now. I say that. And then I go to the next person, right? So I take 10 seconds of Thanksgiving and recharging, and I'm hearing, so my faith is continuing to be built. The nose is not deterring my faith because every single interaction before it and after it, I'm so happy, grateful, and thankful now. My goals are being declared. right? So attrition is going to happen. People are going to come on with you, and guess what? They're going to quit. They're going to use the product. They're going to get, actually, I can't even say the product. They're going to use this blessed technology. They're going to get their results, and they're going to be like, oh, well, that's it. And that's okay.
I got what I need.
Then the last is going to be apathy. People who come on board with you and they lose their dream. So every time they get on the phone with you, it's a negative conversation. They're complaining about this or that. Family, you want to make that conversation as short as possible. And family, you want to, you know how.
And some of them need to be on the DNA list. Y'all know what the DNA list is? Do not answer.
Absolutely. You put a DNA by their name, and when you see it, you're like, oh, God bless them. God bless them, prosper them, love them. And you don't answer. You keep going.
Absolutely.
So those are the four things that we're going to encounter as we begin to mash the gas on the highway to good success. I'm not talking about success because Satan has success. God says in Joshua chapter 1, he said, listen, he gives us good success, lasting success, eternal success. When we focus on him, do right by him, do right by people, he says we're going to get good success, that we are able to reap the benefits here. And then when we stand before him, we reap crowns and rewards for it eternally. So now let's talk about the 5 pillars, and we got to run. Let's talk about the 5 pillars that's going to allow us to beat those dream stealers, those 4 dream stealers, which are rejection, deception, attrition, and apathy, right? The 5 pillars that's going to allow us to beat those dream stealers is, number 1, write your why. Why are you doing it? You got to have a why that makes you cry. A why that moves your soul so much that the more you read it, it just lights you on fire, that you've got to have it. I know there's another brother on here that said he want to bring his honey love home. I ain't gonna call no names, Don. So Don, we lit on fire because we want to be heroes to our honey loves.
You are my hero.
Right? Thank you, honey love. Patch and kiss. 2 more. Patch and kiss. That's our secret. Patch and kiss. So listen, we want to be heroes, right? So listen, write your why. I'm serious. Right now, take a moment and write down your why. And write it in this manner. Write it in the present tense that it's already done. I'm so happy, grateful, and thankful now that I've brought my honey love home from work. Whatever your why is, write it. I'm so happy. You got to feel that joy that it's already done. I'm so happy, grateful, and thankful now that I've gotten the house. I'm so happy, grateful, and thankful now that I've gotten the money for my kids' education. I'm so happy, grateful, and thankful now that I've paid off the house.
Yes, Lord.
That I've paid off the car.
Hallelujah.
That I've paid for the next trip. And guess what? You got a free trip coming up to the Bahamas, right? But we've got to mash the gas this month.
Yep.
We got to mash the gas this month.
Because the qualifications are until October
the 19th. Don't wait till next month.
No,
I
don't
want
do that.
everybody on here to make it this month. That's what my honey love and we're running towards. Making it this month. Getting the no's this month so we could get to the yeses, right? Getting through the no's so we could get to the yeses this month, right? So write down your why. I'm so happy, grateful, and thankful now that I've made $120,000 this month. I'm so happy, grateful, and thankful now that I've made 5 million this year. Whatever it is, you want to write that down. I'm so happy, grateful, and thankful now that I have changed 300,000 lives directly and indirectly with this blessing. I'm so happy, grateful, and thankful now that I've created 12 new multimillionaires. You got to write it down in the present tense and feel that thing, right? You want to say it at least 5 times before you go to bed. And when you get up, I always say, good morning, Heavenly Father. Good morning, Jesus. Good morning, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Lord, for waking me up this morning. Even before I kiss my wife or say hi to my wife, I talk to the one who gave us both breath, right? And so after that, you want to say, I'm so happy, grateful, and thankful now that I brought my honey love home. You want to profess your goals. You want that to energize you. You're popping out of bed. You're not hitting the snooze button. You're popping out of bed because now you got something to go after. Now you got something to take down. Now you're fueled up. You fueled yourself up because you know those 4 dream stealers, they're waiting throughout the day. But because you're fueled up with faith by hearing your dreams, hearing your goals, you're able to get through, bust through rejection, deception, attrition, and apathy. It's like water off a duck's back, right? You're like the lion who sees everything as lunch, huh? The giraffe that's taller, the rhino that's stronger, the elephant that's wiser. That's why the lion is the king of the jungle, because he sees everything as lunch. Good, bad, ugly, it doesn't matter. Lunch. And that's the mode we got to get in these last 4 months. It's all lunch. It's all gravy. It's all working together for my greatness. It's all working together for my miracle. It's all working together for my millions. It's all working together for my freedom. It's all working together for me being debt free. It's all working together for me being able to show my kids something they never saw. It's all working together for me securing my legacy and destiny. It's all working together for me to be able to express the greatness that God made me to be, to give him glory, right? So write your why. That's number 1. You want to write your why in present tense. Matthew 7:7 says, ask and it shall be given. How you ask is Philippians 4:6. It says, you don't have to be anxious, worried, or concerned about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving. So you ask with thanksgiving, you seek with praise, and you knock with full certainty that the door is going to be open. Guess what? Your room on the cruise ship is already secured, right? Your spot on the balcony as you wave bye-bye, so long, bye-bye to the shore, it's already secured. You got to feel that breeze hitting your face down in Miami, right? With the sun hitting you. You got to see each other. Like I can see Carrie and we're laughing together. I can see Don. I can see Charlene. I can see Sister Bernadette. I can see Sister Annette. I can see Eva doing her dance right behind Don. Right? I can see Deborah. I can see Princess Diana. I can see Iris. I can see Phil and Elaine. Right? I can see them. I can see them with their hands high.
Yes.
Huh? To Yahweh, we giving Yeshua HaMashiach the highest praise. We go into the Bahamas and we done changed lives. We done seen miracles and we done collected some comma checks on the way. I can see Sister Sandra. I can see Melvin. I can see Ray.
And LaKey.
I can see
And
Lakeith.
Annette.
I can see Naomi. I can see it. I can see KT. I can see Sister Karen. I can see Dr. Watkins. I can see it.
Phyllis and Susan.
I can see us taking over that cruise ship, and everywhere we go, we just laughing. We having a ball, and we're able to laugh together, and we're able to cry together because of all of the testimonies that we've picked up along the way as we got through the no's, as we got through the rejection, deception, attrition, and apathy. We got the miracle testimonies. We got the comma checks, and we won the trip. Right? So you want to write your why. The next, when you write your why, you also want to write, why not me? Why not me? Why not me pay the price? Why not me go the distance? Why not me stay the course? Why not me keep saying my goals and my dreams? Why not me realize them? Huh? Why not me become elite senior presidential director? That's the top, where you're able to max out all of the 6 ways to get paid. When you elite senior presidential, guess what? You are a shoo-in for all 4 luxury exotic trips. And guess what? They put other trips in there. Most of the elite senior presidential directors, they see 8 trips a year. This is the kind of company we work for, y'all. They want to cut the checks. So let's make them pay. Somebody with me? Say, make them pay.
Make them pay.
Right? If they gonna pay, we got to receive it. Right? So why not you? Why not now? Because guess what? We don't have January. We can't go back to January. We can't go back to February, March, April, May, June, July, August. We can't go back there. All we've got is now. We don't even have the previous 5 minutes. And guess what? We don't have the next 5 minutes. What we got is now. We've got to do everything our hands find to do. We got to do it with all our might. Not now, but right now.
Right now.
All we've got is right now. So we got to go. Buckle up, buttercup. Put the pedal to the metal. Let's go right now. So look, why not you live your desire? You're worthy of it. You're worthy of it. The Lord is our shepherd. We shall not want, because he supplies all our needs according to his riches in glory in and through and with Christ Jesus. Right? So why not you? You're worthy. Right? So listen. So once we have written our why, that's the first pillar that's going to get us to bust through the dream stealers, the 4 dream stealers. The next thing we want to do is be a product of the product. Listen, if you don't have a patch on alarm, set it right now. Listen, my screen is still being shared. I want y'all to see this, because this is how real it is. These last 4 months, we're not leaving anything to chance. Look, let me show y'all my alarm, right? Where's my clock? My
see
clock.
you, Miss Bernadine.
Look at this. 9 a.m. patch on. You see that? 9 a.m. patch on, right? And guess what? 9 p.m. patch off. You see that? I've got my alarm set because I'm not leaving anything to chance, right? We're going to make sure, look, nobody ever became, right, a millionaire by mistake. Even somebody, there's 2 people that I heard won the $1 billion jackpot, right? They didn't become a multimillionaire by mistake. They purposely went out and got tickets, right? Nobody brings a paycheck in by mistake. They purposely go out and work, right? So listen, we've got to be purposeful. We got to be a product of the product, right? And when we're being a product of the product, those results is what brings our residuals, right? Results to residuals, right? All of the testimonies that my honey love and we've collected, that's what brought us 6 figures by God. That's what caused us to go from a little 3-bedroom apartment to a brand new spacious 4-bedroom home. That's what caused us to be able to drive the SUV that was on our dream board for 4 years. That's what caused us to get awarded a free, all expenses paid luxury trip to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. And it was over the top amazing. And that's why I can't wait for the Bahamas.
Yep.
Top 5 cruise ship in the entire world. Come on, baby. Let's go. I'm ready to twinkle my toes in the sand right now. Right, Don? Right, Carrie? Let's go, baby. Right, Charlene? We ready, right? So be a product of the product. And when you're a product of the product, you have that confidence because you know it works. You're feeling energy. You're having pain relief. Don, you threw away the cane. So many people have thrown away the cane. So many people, their wheelchairs are collecting dust. Their doctors are wondering what's going on. Their numbers are changing. So many people, they've thrown away their medication because all it was doing was taking up space. The doctors take them off of 15 medications in 4 months. We had somebody, the doctors took them off of 13 or 15 in 2 months. Family. You got to be a product of the product because then you can confidently pat somebody. You know, listen, I tell people, after Jesus Christ, this is the best thing I can do for you. See, listen, you might not have hit that Powerball jackpot, but baby, there's 2 jackpots right here, health and wealth. You got it, right? So be a product of the product, right? The third thing is the most important. I mean, when I say, okay, being a product of the product is very important, right? Writing down your why, very important. But here's the deal. This is what's going to take you from 0 to 1 million, building a list, right? And you're always adding to your list. You're always revamping your list. Building your list is like investing $1 million into the company. Why? Because it's the list that's going to pay you. It's the list that's going to pay you emotionally because you're going to have satisfaction and gratification from people being able to say, man, you know what? I'm so glad. I thank God Almighty that you called me because I was praying. My body was broken and my bank account was double broken. But you gonna have somebody shando because you called them. You gonna have somebody cutting up in church because you called them, right? It's like Don walked in the church. Everybody is like, who is that? New attitude, slim, no cane, smiling. Listen, we got to build the list and then we got to categorize that list. And how we're going to categorize that list is we're looking for champs. Somebody write that down. CHAMP. That's 5 letters, right? We're looking for 5-star individuals, right? You want to contact your 3 to 5 stars first. Champ. You're looking for a champ, right? A champ, okay? The first C is for children.
People with children.
People with children, right? So that C, you want to write down children, right? right? That's the first C. Children, that's the first star. I mean, the first star is if they got children, because some people, they'll run from an ant. But if a lion comes at their kid, they will bite the head off of that lion. Right? They'll run from an ant, but bite the head off the lion for their babies. So the first star is children, because what we are not motivated to do for ourselves, baby, we'll do it for them kids. Huh? How I know? I got 5. We got 5, right?
Absolutely.
So listen.
It's all right. You got 5. I got 5. You can say that. You can say I got 5.
Listen. Do you always feel like getting up?
No.
But when them babies call.
Absolutely. You get up.
Right? So the first C, the first star is children. The next star is the H, is homeowner. That's what the H stands for, homeowner. Okay? Homeowner. Right? Do they own their home? Right? That's the second star. Now for the A, it's age, right? Right? Age. Right? First of all, they got to be over 18. Right? And the people that really rip this thing up is the people that are aged 25 to 65. 25 to 65. If you're over 65 or if you're under 25, it doesn't matter, because we've got 19-year-olds that have made multiple millions, and we've got an 80-year-old that's a multi-millionaire right now.
She's made more money in the last 3 years than she has in her entire life.
Right? She's a multi-millionaire with the patches, right? She's making millionaires, right? So, but the age, the third star stands for age. The next star is M, married. Are they married? Guess what? We have a lot of, again, the woman who is a single mother of 3, she's making 200,000 to 300,000 a week, right? But a lot of the multimillionaires are married folk, right? So it doesn't matter, right? We're just doing the stars. So the first star is children. The next star is homeowner. The next star is age. The next star is married. The last star is profession. They've got to have a profession. They've got to be able to buy patches, right? So now, how you know which 3 to 5 star to contact? Okay, so look, we take Sister Carrie, for example. Sister Carrie, she has children. She's a homeowner, right? That's 2 stars right there. Her age, she's in the age, right? That's 3 stars right there. Is she married? No, right? She's not married.
Not
does
yet.
she have a profession? Yes, she does. Right? What's that, Sister Carrie?
She married. I said was.
Oh, was. She was married.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got rid of the liability. But
No doubt.
I'm open to a new opportunity. Put it there.
Okay. So listen, by this, Sister Carrie is 4 stars, right? Right? Now, I'm talking about categorizing the list. Listen, we're all made in the image and after the likeness of God. So this is not saying one person is better than another person. This is just how you're going to categorize your list. So you're contacting the 3 to 5 stars first, right? Because you want people that have a certain level of responsibility and experience that are really going to be able to see this thing, right? So now, Everybody got that, building the list, right? And then number 4 is you want to book for Zoom. You want to have your launch. You want to have your launch. So you want to book 4 Zooms. Book 4 Zooms, whether you're booking it, your Zooms, but guess what? Family, you know how we got, you know how we launched this? We invited people to our little apartment with the different color coverings on our couch that was tore up, right? We did that.
We sure did.
Right? We did that. And guess what? Sometimes we had to use a sheet to cover the cover. Oh my gosh. Yes. But guess what? People came over. They weren't worried about the couch. They were worried about getting pain relieved.
Sure enough, because when we slapped that patch on them, they were like, my neck and my back, oh my gosh, I feel so good.
Yep.
So listen, you start from wherever you are. And if the majority of your people are outside of your local area, then you want to get them on a Zoom.
Absolutely.
Okay? And you know, we've helped people to launch their own Zooms, right? Or have their own Zoom launches to where it's just focused specifically on them. But look, because of the fact that there is already something going on every single day of the week, okay? There are Zooms every single day of the week. There is absolutely no reason why
you can't invite your people.
Exactly.
And
and
the
launch
Zooms.
yourself.
Yep.
Launch yourself on the weekly Zooms that we have.
So you call us and you let us know, hey, Noelle and Honey Love, look, I've got 3 people.
Exactly.
I've got 5 people. I've got 7, 10 people, 20 people. Then we're going to say, okay, we'll shout you out. So your people are able to see that, guess what? You're doing something, right? You're being recognized, right? We'll give you the ability to be able to share your testimony, right? So that and we open the floor anyway, right? So you take the ability, if you bring people on, please take the ability when the floor opens to
take that opportunity.
Give your
absolutely.
opportunity. Take the opportunity
to
share your testimony, not just your physical testimony, but your financial testimony. Even if it's $50, guess what? You could say, I just made $50. Or you could say, listen, I ain't have to worry about gas for the week.
Yep.
I got gas money taken care of. Guess what? There's people, I see them all the time at 7-Eleven, well dressed, and they're like, give me $3 on number 5.
We used to be those people, so we understand it.
Absolutely. We've been well dressed when we were
Driving
in Sarasota.
Yep.
Driving a luxury vehicle, rims on it, dressed to the nines. And I'm pulling out change because we got to create the money for the gas.
Yep.
So gas money is a big deal in this economy, right? Being able to hop on and say, hey, you know what? I've made mortgage money. I've made rent money. I've been able to pay my car note. I've been able to get groceries. That's big deal.
Absolutely.
Right? So it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yep.
Well, I just made $100. Right? Oh man, I made gas money for 2 weeks. Listen, baby, I'm driving. I'm riding. I ain't got to ask nobody for nothing. Right? You know, you need a ride to work, I got you. Right? So listen, you want to get eyeballs on Zooms. You want to build your list. You want to get people on at least Listen, there is a Zoom, there's an English Zoom and a Spanish Zoom every single night for the rest of the year, right? Because listen,
The season that we're in.
this is harvest time. I was just listening to a lady that does network marketing, and she said, you know what? All year it was a struggle, right? She made a few $100s from January to September, but she kept calling. She kept going. She kept connecting with people. September, she made $15,000, blew her socks off. She said, wait a minute. But guess what happened? October came. She made $25,000. Are you kidding me? But guess what? December came and she made over November came and she made over $55,000. 15,000, 25,000, over 55,000. December came and she made over $100,000. Family, it's possible with what we got our hands on that pays 6 ways. One way pays 25,000 a week. It's possible. We've got to take care of these pillars that'll kill all of the dream stealers, right? The last pillar of the 5, right? So I hope you got all four pillars so far, right? The first pillar is your why, right? You're writing down your why, and then you're writing why not? Why not me? Why not now, right? The next one is be a product of the product. So you have your results. So you're confident to patch people, right? You have a testimony that you can confidently share. So you make sure that you have your alarm set. The next one is building your list long and strong, right? Right? Because that's where your wealth is. That's where the miracles and millions is. It's in the list, right? Your list is your capital. Then you're going to characterize that list with the CHAMP system. CHAMP. C for children, H for homeowner, A for age, M for married, P for profession, right? And that's how you see how many stars you got. We want to call the 3 to 5 stars first, right? Then we want to have 4 Zooms that we're bringing people on, right? The minimum we should be talking to is 5 a day. 5 every day. 5. 5 is the number of grace. 5. 5 is the minimum, but we don't let our minimums become our maximums. So family, right? I'll tell you, right? I'll tell you next training how many people I spoke to, because I'm keeping track. Because my goal this month is to get through over 1,000 no's.
Woo!
Over 1,000 no's. Why? Because Honey Love gotta come home. Right? Don, you with me? Come on, superhero. Right? We getting out over 1,000 no's. We getting through it. Huh? Who's with me on that? Who's with me on that? Who's gonna say, you know what? I'm worth it. Ain't no stopping me. I'm going for the yeses. And I'm gonna collect enough to make a difference. So after you categorize that list, you want to have, look, Monday, we have a double header tomorrow.
With the This Is It team system.
With the This Is It team. Tomorrow, we have an 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Zoom and a 10 o'clock for all our West Coasters. You should have 5 people on either one of those Zooms tomorrow.
And remember, you can always go to YouTube.
Yes. So if you're having an issue with the Zoom link, I always send out the YouTube live link as well. And all you got to do is click the YouTube live link. Matter of fact, you want to go to This Is It team on YouTube, and you want to turn on the bell, turn on the notifications. This Is It team on YouTube, turn on the notification. Monday, there's a doubleheader. Tuesday, there's a 3 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time Zoom. So that would be 12 o'clock West Coast time. Wednesday, there's a 8 p.m. Zoom.
Wait. And then Tuesday nights, you know.
Tuesday night is our
Tuesday
Zoom.
night is our Zoom.
Thank you, baby. Mm-hmm. Tuesday night, 8 p.m. We are going to tear the roof off for Tuesday night. And guess what? Mikey is going to be on Tuesday Zoom because we've got some people who say, you know what? I want $1 million. I want to impact enough lives to make $1 million. They're going to be on the Zoom. We had a private Zoom with them. They said, I'm not playing small. This year, I'm going for it all in the last 4 months. So we put them on the Zoom with Mikey. Mikey said, hey, listen, Tuesday, the Zoom is mine. I said, Mikey, Tuesday, the Zoom is yours. So listen, you want to have everybody on the Zoom on Tuesday, because when Mikey comes on, he doesn't do anything. Everything he says, he show and prove.
Yep. He's
going to show the money. He's going to show you not that it's possible, but it's probable.
Absolutely.
Because he's not only made over $6 million in the last 36 months, he's created multimillionaires. He's created 6-figure income earners, right? So 5-figure income earners, right? So family, it's going to be all the way on and popping on Tuesday, right? So you want to have 5 people. Your goal is to have 5 people on each of the Zooms throughout the week.
So number 1, okay, so Monday is 8 and 10 o'clock. But listen, on Tuesday, who's going to have at least 5 people on Tuesday?
I'm not certain. I don't know.
Oh, Don, that's the wrong answer.
Listen, let me tell you, Don, listen, we make a commitment and we make it happen.
Absolutely.
But I love your honesty, because you know what?
Honesty.
You know what, Don? It's the people that sometimes it's the people that are honest that ends up having 10 people on the Zoom. You know?
I'll try.
But let me tell you something. By every means necessary, I'm going to have my 5 on the Zoom.
What did you say, Eva?
We will make it happen.
Okay,
There
I love it.
See, you're not by yourself,
With
Don.
our powers combined.
That's right. You're
That's
not
how
by
we
yourself.
do that. That's
Let's
how we
go.
do that.
Highways and byways.
Yes.
That's right.
And
Come
look,
on.
if you put out enough invitations, and we're talking about personal
Calling.
invitations,
We're not-
picking up the phone call. Don't send out text messages until you've actually made the phone call, because that personal invitation makes all the difference in the world.
Listen.
It's easy to ignore a text, but it's hard to ignore the excitement in your voice, right?
Yeah.
And listen, even if you're just calling people and saying, listen, are you open to more?
Got a lot of reasons.
Are you open to more? Even if you're calling people and you're saying, are you open to more? Are you open to making additional income, especially if it makes sense? All right, boom, you need to be on the Zoom, my private VIP Zoom, Tuesday, 8 p.m., right?
Eastern,
7 Central Standard Time, 5 p.m. West Coast time, right? You need to be on my private VIP Zoom. Then if you're open open to making additional income, or if you're open to more, or if you're open to a blessing, right? Yes. So look, let me pull this up. Let me show you this real quick because we got to wrap this up now. Look, I'm going to share my screen because it's very important. You want to go to This Is It Team, right? Screen entire. Okay. You want to go to This Is It Team.
Right there.
Oh, let me see. Let's see.
Okay, so what was your...
Let me see.
Okay, so said it.
Hold on. Let me see if...
Come over here.
Oh, okay. So her story already... wait a minute. Because
Come over here.
this is who I was talking about. Hold on. I want y'all to hear this.
Hey, y'all. Thought for tonight. So, you guys, I thought about this and I have been thinking about this for the last few days. The fall of the year has always been such a time where during the fall seasons, harvests have come in. Birthing, I remember it was 2009, true story. I hit my first 6 figures in network marketing. The first 5-figure check that I'd ever earned, it was $15,000. The following month, it was $25,000. That was in the month of. Then in October, that check was $55,000. All right.
So I just wanted y'all to know that it's real, right? I just want y'all to know it's real. Let me go here real quick because it's 6:04. Let me go here real quick. So first thing, we're going to thisisitteam.com. Come on now. What happened? Okay, so we're going to go to This Is It Team. Okay. All right, so let's try that again. Entire screen. Bam. We're going to go to This Is It Team.com, right? Can everybody see my screen? Can somebody give me a thumbs up? Okay, good. Thank you.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, wonderful. When you come to This Is It Team, you're going to hit the dots. If you're on your phone, you're going to hit the dots, right? And you're going to go to X39 Zoom events, right? If you have not yet downloaded the school app, it's gonna have you download the school app, and you want to because here's where a lot of great information is, right? See, we're on the 7th, Sunday. You can click on Monday and it will tell you, okay, wow, the warm beers are doing the Zoom tomorrow. Look, let me tell you, these are powerful believers, powerful presenters. And let me tell you something, they're going to tear it up. Greg and Mina Warm Beers, we had the privilege of spending some time with them. We had some fun with them, you know, and had dinner with them. It was incredible.
And then we flew there and back with them as well. So we got an opportunity to spend time with them.
Absolutely incredible powerhouse couple. You want to be you want to have some people on the Zoom. See, so you got the 8 o'clock, right? And then you're going to have the 10 o'clock Zoom. But you also have a 8 o'clock Spanish Zoom. So if you got Spanish people, bendiciones y amor en Jesucristo, guess what? You can, hola, send them over to the Spanish Zoom, right? So on Tuesday, right? On Tuesday, there's a question and answer session by Joe Navarro. So if you have questions, you can get them answered from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. with Joe Navarro. And then on Tuesday from 3 to 4 p.m., guess what? We have another Zoom, right? 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have another Zoom. And then our Zoom is at 8 p.m. So all through the week, Wednesday, you got the 8 p.m. Zoom. And then, wow. Yeah, you got the 8 p.m. Zoom. And then on Thursday, you got the Spanish Zoom, right? Then on Friday, you've got a lunchtime Zoom, right? And we know the GOATs. We had incredible time with them. You know, he let me put on his Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl ring. You know, incredible couple, believers as well. So family, we literally have a Zoom every single day, Spanish and English. So you can go to This Is It Team and get the schedule. So you're calling people. And if they say, no, you know what? 8 o'clock Monday is not going to work. Okay. 10 o'clock. Yeah, 10 o'clock will work for me. I'll have the kids in bed by then. That's my wind down time. I look at it. Okay. So then listen, we'll talk in the morning after, you know, you're going to be on the 10 o'clock. We'll talk in the morning. We'll have a quick chat in the morning. Right. So, you know, you want to be familiar with this. And guess what, family? This Is It Team. This Is It Team has everything. ThisIsItTeam.com has everything we need. Everyone should have already downloaded the Bahama Cruise Tracker. So you're able to write out and see as you're collecting your points. So you can keep track of your points yourself, right? So you're keeping track of your points, you know, who you're enrolling, who's becoming manager. You're able to keep track of your points, right?
And who's upgrading?
Who's upgrading? Who you're bringing on the cruise with you, right? So, family, and then the last thing, and then we're done, is you want to go to. We're going to go to YouTube.
You're no longer sharing the screen.
You want to go to YouTube. Am I no longer? Yeah.
We're going to be sharing with you today.
Yeah, they're still able to see my screen. So, okay. So you want to go to YouTube and you want to go to This Is It Team on YouTube. And you see, I've already got it subscribed. My bell is already turned on. You want to go here. And guess what? While you're doing dishes, right? While you're doing dishes, you want to go and you want to put something on from here and play, right? You want to play this, right? You want to be listening to the winners. That's getting it done. Mm-hmm. You want to be listening to that, right? So you can go to the lives and you can go to the Saturday trainings. Listen, one of the trainings that I recommend highly is where is he? Is it? Okay.
What was it that you looking for?
I'm looking for Joe Navarro. Joe Navarro.
How long ago was it?
It was a Saturday training. Anyway, you just go through and listen. And if it doesn't strike your fire, go through and find somebody that strike your fire. Okay. So, family, the last of the 5 pillars, I'm done, is you want to commit to 18 months.
18 to 30.
18 months. You want to commit to 18 months. Being here 18 months. Guess what? This is going to be the hardest thing that some of us have ever done, but it's going to be the most rewarding, right? So commit to being here 18 months from now and commit to personal development. Listening to the Bible, the bestseller, listening to the audio Bible, listening to books like The Dynamic Laws of Prosperity.
Yes.
Write that down, The Dynamic Laws of Prosperity. The Dynamic Laws of Prosperity, right?
Yep.
The Science of Being Great. The Science of Being Great. The Science of Being Great. The Magic of Believing. The Magic of Believing. Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich. How to Win Friends and Influence People. All of these books are 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. Right? All of those books we're listening to. Myron Golden. Right? He's a rich believer that don't give 2 flies. He gets paid over $250,000 to speak. And he had somebody say, hey, listen, we want you to come and blow the roof off our business. We want you to speak to our sales force, but please leave all that Jesus stuff behind. He said, you ain't looking for Myron, you looking for Byron, because I'm going to bring Jesus everywhere I go, right? And he said, you can't tell me what to talk about. You either want me or you don't, right? So he said, listen, forget about it, right? I'll go play golf, right? So when you're listening to somebody who they do not compromise their belief and they know who they are as a child of God, and they've already made millions and millions of dollars, you want to be in company with those. Show me your company, I'll tell you where you're going. Show me your company, I'll tell you what you're going to express, right? If you're listening to millionaires, it's not going to be surprising when you're expressing millions. So,
Absolutely.
Family, listen. You are the one. You're the one that chases the 1,000, and you've got the one in you that is the blessing of the Lord that makes rich and adds no sorrow with it. It's a good thing to receive wealth from God and the good health to enjoy it. So receive wealth from God and the good health to enjoy it. Let's go out there, put the pedal to the metal, because we've got to twinkle our toes in some sand together in the Bahamas. Any questions? I'm opening the floor. Any questions? Don, you're muted. I see you talking, but I can't hear you.
It's me.
What was that?
Go ahead.
What was that one book that was something Laws of Prosperity?
The Dynamic
Laws of Prosperity.
of
Let me
Prosperity.
tell you about this book. My honey love found this book. I had no idea she was listening to the book. But after a few days, I was like, wait a minute, baby, what are you listening to? Because instead of going from 0 to 100 with the kids, she started speaking to the kids' greatness. She was like, now, listen, you're fearfully and wonderfully made. You're dynamic. You're a leader. I expect more out of you than that. I expect you to lead your sibling. I was like, wait a minute. Wait, what's going on? She's like, she's like, honey, don't worry about that. You know, prosperity is ours. All things work together for good. I mean, she was just positive, powerful. I mean, I said, what are you listening to? And then when she put me on to the book, I was like, Shando, no wonder. No wonder. Because listen,
that book moves past your intellect. And if you say the prayers with her, it moves past your intellect and it goes right into your subconscious. It immediately brings you up higher. It causes you to go into your spirit likeness. Okay? Like, I'm so serious. I've never heard a book that was so all-encompassing and true to the nature of God. You know, there's a lot of things, like some of the books that my husband just spoke about, you know, we dealt with them like a buffet. We kept what we wanted and we got rid of what we didn't.
Yeah,
you know?
because some of them have some things mixed in there, like New Age that we ain't with.
That's it right there.
Right? So look, let me just
Chapter 7. The prosperity law of increase.
You're not sharing the screen anymore.
Okay.
You're not sharing.
But it's coming on.
Yeah, it's
But you can hear it, right?
Yeah,
we can hear it. What you have already learned in the previous chapters. Indeed, the time has come to act as though you are a full-fledged, prosperous thinker, because by the time you have gotten to this chapter, you are truly beginning to be. And you are now ready for the prosperity law of increase. The use of the law of increase is easy and pleasant. It consists first in establishing and maintaining an attitude of rich increase toward everything and everybody. In other words, let your main thought when thinking of yourself and others be the thought of riches, prosperity, success, and victorious good. Just by thinking of yourself and others as rich, successful, prosperous, and victorious, you help make it so. As you
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that snippet?
You know, it takes you out of the mindset of me, I, only me, and I only want good for me, right? It lets you know that the principles of sowing and reaping are so real all the way down to our thoughts.
Yeah.
The good thoughts that we think towards other people are the good thoughts we reap for ourselves. The good desires that we have for other people are the good desires that we reap for ourselves. We can't sit up here and talk negative and think negative thoughts about other people all the while we want, you know, good for ourselves.
Good for us. Yeah.
It literally moves you past the thoughts of only me, and everybody else, you know, to the birds with everybody else. No, all of it is all encompassing, where you don't take people's negativity. You actually give them positive and you put their negativity to the wayside, and it makes you, you're a totally different person. I can't
Listen, everybody on here who wants us to text you that audio, just text us success. Just text us success. Text us success. Either myself or my honey love,
and
we'll send you the book. We'll send you the audio book.
It's on YouTube.
Same thing. Look, for all of y'all on TikTok, go to our page. Watch the first 3 pinned videos. Go to the comment. You'll see how to get a hold of us. text us patch and then text us success, and we'll send you that book. Okay.
And
All right,
I
so
have a
that's very
question
good
about
point.
the third book. It's called The Magic of, and was it
Believing.
The magic of believing.
Okay, thank you.
That's even good for your hand because it's audio. You don't have to read it.
Yep. And look, listen, let me tell you something. When I started doing audio books, it's the cheat code because I don't have to read the same paragraph like 11 times. I promise you, I would read a book. I'd be reading a book for 2 hours. You come back and you like, wait a minute, you still on page 1? Yeah, because every time I got to the second paragraph,
I had to reread
I was thinking about something. I was falling asleep. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not like my sisters. 2 hours, they threw a thick book. They gone. They got it. They even took notes. That's not me. So when I started listening to the audio book, it was over. So yeah, text us success. You got it. All right. Any other questions?
Another question. Yes. Do they have that?
Okay, so the first thing for the to do, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Loud and clear.
Yeah, the first one that we're in the same list as champs. What was number 1, please?
What's that?
Children.
What was number?
The C
No,
is for children.
not champs, but the very first one.
Oh,
The first pillar.
Yes.
The first pillar is our why.
Oh, thank you. Forgot.
First pillar.
Okay, thank you.
First pillar is why.
Why?
It's got to
thank
be a
you.
why that makes you cry.
Yep.
So don't say freedom, right? Because listen, what does freedom mean to you?
No.
What does it mean? No, you want to be very specific, right? You want to be very specific. I want to be able to blah, right?
Yep.
My why, I'm so happy, grateful, and thankful now that it's December and my family is able to do this. I'm so happy, grateful, and thankful now. It's December and we paid off this. We paid off, I'm talking about if you've got goals for this year, you're writing it in the present tense. It's done. It's finished, right? And then when you write your why, then just put down why not. Like, why not me? I'm worthy. Why not me? I'm a child of God. Why not me? I'm seated in Christ in the highest place above every plot, scheme, plan of the enemy. Why not me? I deserve success, good success. Why not me? Right? So you want to write down some why nots, right? And then you want to write down why not now? And remind yourself that now is all we got. We don't have tomorrow. We don't have yesterday, right? We have now. So anything I'm doing, ask my honey love. I'm the right now man.
Kind of person.
Don't tell me, honey, I'll do it for you later. No,
that's not a good...
it's not.
That's no bueno.
The room door gets locked right now.
Close the door.
All right.
No, lock the
Right.
door.
Listen. If I'm gonna make a call, ask my honey love, I'm gonna do it now. If I'm gonna pray, I'm gonna pray now. If I'm gonna shoot off a text, I'm gonna do it now. If it's whatever it is, it's gotta be done not now, but right now.
Otherwise, it might not get done. So
right. So I'm a do it now person. Right.
Yeah.
It's like we were talking about working out. Guess what? I didn't say tomorrow. I said, I put on YouTube Bully Juice.
Right now.
I put on Bully Juice 10-minute workout video, which we're gonna be doing that. If you want to work out from home, Bully Juice. BULLYJUICE 10-minute workout. Let me tell you something. He's going to kick your butt into the best shape of your life. Right? I love it. Right? I was sweating in 10 minutes. You sweating so good. You know, you sweating so good. I'm looking forward to my 10 minutes today before I eat. So family, any other questions? So text me.
When are we going to get together, Brother Noel?
Oh, come on. You know, we listen, after we get off the Zoom, holla at me.
No,
you know what's on and
Carrie,
popping.
he needs to eat first. And
So
then
say, eat first.
he's got to eat first. and then he can
Hey, I be pumped up.
I know you be
Sometimes
pumped up.
my food be the Zooms and the calls.
Hey, listen.
My honey love, she's like, no, we gonna make sure you good.
No, I want your stomach full. I don't want any brain fog. I don't want anything. I just
Thank
want
you, Carrie.
unpop it.
Thank
Okay,
you.
okay.
And I just want to say this meeting was really great. I mean, we've had other meetings, but this one was energetic. The information you can apply, and it lets you know stuff you need to do. So I just want to say thank you.
Oh, absolutely.
I echo that.
I second that.
Hallelujah. Bless the
You
Lord.
guys are on point, and I want to say you guys always looking cute in your outfits. I came in because I want to see what you gonna look like.
Thank you so much, Sister Cynthia.
Appreciate
Definitely
it.
agree. I definitely agree.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I got one question though. Is there any Dari or Farsi or those languages available?
You know what? All the languages are available. Let's see. You talking about for what?
The back office?
The back office or the material?
No, to send out to people once you get their agreement. And because they don't speak, some of their family members speak English, but the one who has the money speak Farsi, Dari.
Okay. So, forgive my ignorance, but what?
Muslim.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, Farsi is Persian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Persian.
It's from Iran. They're not necessarily Muslim.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll look into that for you, Charlene.
Thank you.
I'll look into that. I'll find out for you. And how I'm gonna find out is I'm gonna go to the back office, and in the back office they have the languages at the bottom of the back office.
Okay, thank you.
It says yeah. So I gotta look that up. Charlene, please text me. Okay, please text me.
Noel.
Or Honey Love, whichever number you got.
Thank you.
All right, we'll get you taken care of.
Thank you, Phil.
Okay. And my Honey Love is already on it. She's already sending out the dynamic laws of prosperity to everybody. So,
Good.
Yep. So you ain't even gonna
number
have to
5.
wait till after I'm done eating. Number 5.
Yeah,
remember,
I'm
number
not waiting.
5.
I already sent it out to the people that have asked for it.
The 5th pillar is commit to being here 18 months from now, right?
And number 4.
And personal development. So really and truly, y'all, let me tell you something. Out of all the books I've said, you can get everything in
from
the dynamic laws of prosperity. I'm telling you, right now,
there's nothing
until
missing,
the end of the
nothing
year,
lacking.
if all you did was listen to that book and the Bible, look, you're good.
And as long as you pray the prayers along with her, because you cannot change your mind by changing your mind. You must change your mind by changing what you say. You must use your words that changes your situation.
Conscious interrupt.
There must be that conscious interrupt. Your ears need to hear your mouth speak the word. And she's going to be speaking words that agree with God principle. Okay?
And listen, when you take heart In the middle of heart, the word H-E-A-R-T.
Ear.
Yes.
Yep. So what you hear gets into your heart.
Yeah.
Faith comes by hearing. So
Hearing.
family, listen, this
Hearing the
book,
word of God.
you want to wear this book out.
Wear it out.
If you ain't listening to this book 2 hours out of the 24 hours in a day,
I promise you.
listen.
Look, I've been listening to that book for the last 4 years.
Wow.
Did you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
4 years I've been listening to that book.
Sandra
Until
Austin.
it get it into your bone.
Sandra said, send the book, baby.
Okay,
Please.
say again, Eva, what were you saying? I didn't hear you.
It said you hear it for 4 years because like sometimes we read the Bible over and over again, but there are verses that it doesn't click it until it become rema into ourselves, and then when we say the word, it become more meaning because it's from within.
Absolutely.
We hear the word of God to us, but sometimes like other books, it's become like information.
Yeah.
But when we say the word, most of the time I read by myself. I read it out loud so I can hear it with my ears.
Yep.
So when we say, oh, God already know what I need, but He wants us to communicate with Him
Absolutely.
to pray. So we declare. That's why when you hear it, you have that idea that this is okay. This is the prosperity. I'm gonna align myself into that. But then it become our action if we will hear that as the word of God become a rhema to us. So
Absolutely.
now for 4 years, it's already get into your bone. You already knows like the flip of your hand. So it's like it pops up every time. So you encourage your daughter or your children and say, hey, you are, I'm a child of a king. Like you speak blessing. And it's all what we have discussing and what you just presenting to us. It's like confirmation. We went to church yesterday. It's not about them. It's not about one person or a pastor. It's about us. So like you help us, help you. We help other people, and then So I'm just only saying that what our leader is presenting to us is a very practical, but he shouldn't share it to us that out of top that she just get it yesterday. It's already. She's living with it. You already have it. You're already living with it. That's why I'm really admiring both of you. Because not just you say this and claim that and proclaim that, but then I see it, you live it. You live it every day.
Absolutely.
So who can take away that from you? So you become the model to us.
Bless the Lord.
And I'm grateful.
And we're grateful for you.
all.
And what you said is so powerful. Mm-hmm. It's one thing to hear the word coming from outside to your inside. But I love what you said. It becomes real powerful when the word goes from inside to outside. So
Absolutely.
you're saying it from your inside to your outside. So that's powerful. So family, listen, guess what? The people we are can't get us to where we're going.
Absolutely.
So guess what? We've got to mash the gas on the dynamic laws of prosperity even the more. We've got to mash the gas on speaking the word of God even the more. We've got to work out, get up and move our bodies. We got to profess our goals and our dreams, because where we are, we're expressing so much of our greatness, but there's greater greatness that we all need to express. So family, I'm excited for each and every one of us. I'm so excited. Is there anything else?
Not from us.
Thank you.
All right. Well, blessings and love, family. We love y'all so much. We pray for y'all every day. And as soon as me done eating, Sister Carrie, y'all get a call.
Yes, sir. I'm expecting it.
All right. I had to give her the yard speech, the Jamaican.
Yes. Yes, mine is for real.
All right. Well, blessings and love.
Blessed.
Love y'all
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yo, family, listen. If miracles, millions, and all expenses paid luxury trip sound good to you, then you want to hit this page. You want to go to our page. Bam. Watch the first 3 pinned videos. In the comments, it tells you how to get a hold of us. You want to text us. You want to call us. We're real people with real results because we serve the real God. Blessings and love in Jesus. You have a super